Camera.
Good morning, you blessed sightseeing buggers. Well, sorry I've been quiet for a couple of days. I threw my back out. I thought I'd fractured an nerve, but turns out I slipped a disc, pinched a nerve, and still very tender. But I'm moving about today, so I can talk a bit without wincing and carrying on like a little girl. So I thought I'd do a video for you. We're still in the van. We got the bed levelled out. Because the driveway I'm staying on is at an angle, the bed's been at the same angle, and that didn't help my back any, so we finally levelled the bed out, and I don't feel like I'm going to fall in through the window anymore, so a bit happy. I've adjusted the curtains. Still haven't got the clips. I've got the clips, but I need to get the glue and screws so I can screw them up. We've got a front sheet there. That will be a proper curtain matching the same material that's on the side. Because these curtains were double length, like I've got them folded in half, I'm going to trim them up and we're going to use the excess for the front and the back, which will mean all the walls will be matching in that. Still waiting on the fridge to turn up. I do have power in here now. I've got the big neighbour heater working. It's not working at the moment because copyright and all, but you'll probably hear the hissing. Hopefully you can hear that hiss. That proves it's working. That's how I know it's working. We've got a lamp coming today. I'm going to go and get a caravan antenna. I've got to order it online because no one in town's got one. And we're going to bring the 40-inch telly in here and we're going to mount it to the ceiling. So when I do have visitors, they can watch TV and I can at least listen to me news. Keep up with world events and all. But we've spoken to the exhaust place. Thursday it's going in now. We're pretty much just going to try and repair the system and adjust it because money is very, very tight, guys, like very tight. So we're going to get the exhaust just adjusted and quietened down. If I have to put a muffler on it, I will. Never know what happens. We've got the twin tip there, so we might put a little muffler and leave it with a little bit of a note. But we've also spoken to Trevor, Tyre Power, Blind Trev. You know he's always on board with our projects. And I just got off the phone to him a little while ago. And we're looking at a set of 17-inch, not sure on brand yet, because we've got to look at what's going to handle the weight. They've got to be a light truck rim for the weight of the car. So we're going to put a set of mesh style wheels on it, so they'll have the cross spokes with a chrome outer rim. I think that'll look pretty neat on here. So we're ordering them up today hopefully, and we'll have them in a week or two, and we'll put the wheels on. We'll have the exhaust fixed. Got to get it down to the sticker joint so I can get it stickered up, because at the moment it's very plain. And from there I'm just going to leave it at that. There is a concept we have had of who thinks they'd want to come in on a spray. If you're in northern New South Wales and you know how to hold a pressure pack can, the blind man's thinking of having a spray painting party. Basically, me and whoever turns up, we get a heap of steel wool and we scuff the paint really good so that it's going to hold new paint, and then we wipe it down, tape the van off all the windows and that, and start painting. Pressure pack party. Hand you a can and let you cut loose on the car. Once it's done, I'll back mask and do the rest of it with yous. It's a concept, you know, I'm thinking of having. Maybe a sausage sizzle car painting party. Pressure pack car painting party. There you go. So let's see how we go with that concept. But the van, it's coming along. I've got my interior design semi-finalised. This bed is definitely going because it's too high to the roof. Even for a blind man, the short blind man, there's not much room. So I've got a really lightweight sturdy bed design that I'm going to put in here. It'll drop the bed right down lower and give me a bit more headroom, things like that. This mattress will also go because it's a bit big for my liking. I don't need a mattress this big, and that'll give us more room again. Storage, I'm going to put shelves. They'll come out to about there, and they'll come down to about there on both sides. Obviously that's only going to be a half shelf because of the door, but that side can have a full shelf, and I could possibly run another small one there if I wanted to, which is another, or even across the front. I have considered put a wall across the front, but I don't think I need to by the time the TV's, because the TV will be on the left hand side behind the passenger seat coming straight down, and the microwave, fridge, stereo and all that will be next to it. So that whole front section is just going to be entertainment kitchen area, and I should have a little open because the new bed will probably, I want the new bed to line up this, so the new bed will come to there, so I'll have all that room there as well for extra movement and that. Yes, it's not going to be a real big bed, guys, but it'll be big enough for me, and if I get someone to cuddle with, well, they'll either have to cuddle up or lay across the bed and stretch out. Not an issue. But I'm pretty content with my design. Wrapped it. I've ordered it. We're ordering the wheels. The exhaust is booked in. Maybe an induction system. What do you reckon, guys? If we're going to have an exhaust and some wheels, we should have a bit of induction raw. I'll get onto that and I'll let you know how I go. As I said, I hate this engine. It's not really my cup of tea. I reckon we put an LS4 front wheel drive Chevy V8 into it because it's a front wheel drive. What do you reckon? An LS powered transporter van. I really like the sound of it, but that's something for a very long-term future, that one. At the moment, I just want to get it set up and stick it up and looking like a blind garage car so we can get back out on the road and raise some blind awareness, because I'm sick of sitting around. We built Brittany and we did 40,000 Ks in 12 months in her. Let's see how many Ks we can clock up on the transporter. Haven't named the car yet, guys. We haven't named it. So, who's going to name the transporter? Give me some suggestions on the name, because I'm really curious on what we should do. But, as I said, we're coming along. We've got the gas cooker now. We've got the power running. We're waiting on the fridge. I've got a microwave and that coming. Will be pretty sweet in here, guys. And at the end of it, once it's all curtained up properly and that, it'll be somewhere I'll be content, and hopefully you guys tell me it looks half decent and not like a bogan blind man's project. But either way, I'm building my tiny little home, and every day I'm getting that bit more comfortable and ready to hit the road. So, as we always say, much love, keep your tyres turning. Subscribe, share, tell your friends to subscribe. I'll stand on my head against the side of the car for 10 minutes if you guys can get me 50 new subscribers. How's that? Alright, much love, guys.
Stop.